Oh, that was quite funny. I was working for an American consultancy company, having previously worked for an American software company, and I got a phone call, and the voice at the under end of the phone said, "Hi, you don't know me. We've got a new role that's called GTR, Nissan GTR Brand Ambassador, and we've been told you're the right person for the job." It's probably not true that those kind of calls happen every day, certainly not to me. So it was quite an exciting opportunity. It was just something completely different, and we started a conversation from there. And I went from a corporate world into doing something very exciting, and developed and evolved into what I'm doing today. We have to go back a little bit. Some years before, I was a founder member, and for the first 10 years, I was chairman of the Nissan GTR Owners Club. And as a team, we had members all around the world, and we had a board of members around the world. But as a team, we ran it like a business. And we set out key objectives and milestones. And we achieved, in a very short period of time, global membership, official recognition by Nissan. Even the club's president was the GTR chief designer. So we did an awful lot. And we were invited to the launch of the new car in Tokyo, and I started organizing trips to Japan. But in all of doing that, it was really only a hobby. And even when National Geographic asked me to do an interview for a TV program, and I did interviews for newspapers and so on and so forth, it was still only a hobby. So to get the call was kind of interesting. It harks back to those days. But no, career-wise, I've been following a different path, to be honest, working for large corporates, mainly American companies. So working for large corporates is fine as long as you fit into the mode and model of what it is they want to achieve. Some people call it straitjacketing. You may be, but the idea that working for a large organization you can be super creative, super dynamic, doesn't necessarily fit. And I found that I don't do politics. I can't do politics. I like working with people, so I find restrictions like that quite uncomfortable. So actually moving to becoming the GTR brand ambassador, and then later I went on to work for a French car company called Alpine, a part of the launch. I just found as a fresh of breath air, the idea finally to be creative and to allow failure as part of a learning process was great. My clients tend to, a lot of fintech and prop tech, but a lot of technology, and obviously being based in London, that certainly helps. But they're not all technology companies, but they tend to be young, enthusiastic companies. So they tend to fit a mold. But the one thing that they all have in common is that whoever's in charge, and it's usually a founder or an entrepreneur or just 2 or 3 people, they have an open mind. They have a mindset that says they know they want to develop and grow their business. They know they need to make some changes, and they're open to that conversation. I've met people that have got some great products, some great ideas, but what's holding them back sometimes is the people in charge and the fact they're not willing to change. There's a client of mine, lovely client, really cool guy. We met originally just for a cup of coffee. That cup of coffee actually became a 2-hour lunch meeting. And we didn't agree on everything, which is good, because you need that creative discourse. But he knew that he had to make changes in order to grow the business. And I'm working with some colleagues on it, are doing a great piece of work to develop and grow his business. But the one thing that really struck me with him was he had a completely open mind. He was open to any change we recommend. It would be his decision, but nothing was off the table. And that is just brilliant. That is someone who really recognizes that they want to grow their business, and they have the passion to grow the business, and are willing to listen to people that can help them. I'll work with people like that every day. Yeah, Mission 23. So first of all, mission, right? We are on a mission to help companies grow. We are driven by making a change. And the people I work with, the people we meet, the people we talk to, they need to be on a mission as well, a very clear intent to grow. Why Mission 23? there's a bit of history to that. It helps if you speak Japanese. I'm not going to say any more. You have to go away and find out for yourself. But yeah, there is a reason why 23. As for what to do next, I'm on a mission to help companies grow, to develop companies that can grow in a sustainable way. And if people have that in mind, if they too are on a mission, then we should talk, because every conversation I've ever had, every client I've ever met begins with that first conversation. And getting two people with a mission together in a conversation is absolutely the best thing to do. So email me, call me, text me, anything you like. I'll love to have a conversation and plan a mission together.